Hello and welcome to Live at the Barbecue. So, as a cooking stuff, been out all afternoon, so I've had a few beers. To be fair, quite blooming. So, hey up. You don't want to stay on his thingy. So yeah, to be fair, it's not been a bad afternoon really. I had some nice beers, and that's following on from yesterday when I had some nice beers. Just because to show you, good company makes life so great. So yeah. Going to put these on and I can chill out and talk instead of just putting food on the barbie. So I've got some beef kofta things, whatever they are. I have no idea. Good evening. I'm no barbecue king, yeah. About as crap at barbecues as I am at beer reviews. But we're putting a load of food on. We're all starving. Got to soak the beer one way or another because we've had some beer. And even the wife's had some beer. She actually took the beer off me and totally tapped. Yeah. Bit cheeky, but there you go. Good evening, Mr. Bramall. How are we? Oh, obviously, and Thomas as well. Did apologise. The bad manners. I don't like bad manners. So, sausages are going on. Burgers are going on. There's some beef kofta jobbies. And yeah, I'm having another beer. Yeah, I've just done a beer review as well, funnily enough. Though I'm next to the kitchen window, so I'm not going to say it too loudly because, you can get yourself into trouble. So, yeah, and I'm cooking. For those who do food reviews out there, yeah, I'm actually cooking. Proper cooking. Yeah, ain't no microwave shit here. So, yeah, that's all cooking nicely. And that can go down. And there we go. Oh, yeah, definitely a red card later, mate. So, I'm trying to run the beer wall down. And so I'm drinking a beer I got from Low Cost Beer Company. And it's Blackstone Brewery and Old Street Brewery. Never heard of them. And Eclipse and Labels. Never heard of them either. So it's Leo and it's a fruity pale ale. 4.2%. So, yeah, while the dinners are cooking, I can have a beer. Yeah, I've had some nice beers the last 2 days, gotta be honest. 17% Tartarus yesterday. That was bloody stunning. Yeah. And boozy, as you can imagine. But yeah, been out this afternoon. We've had a good time with friends. It's what it's all about, isn't it? Those 2 years of COVID were bloody awful, especially for people who like a bit of getting out. Yeah, mate. So lowcostbeer.com. If you just search in low cost beer, they're a company that they specialise in basically short date, out of date, and also where companies have gone to the wall, because let's be fair, it's happening. They buy the beer that in auctions and that, so they get their beer pretty cheap. So then they sell it on their site. There's a shop in Cambridge, in St. Neots in Cambridge. I hope I've got it right. But yeah, but they've also the website's lowcostbeer.com. And you go on there and there's some nice beers on there. And it's all beers that, for the likes of me, who don't drink a lot of craft beer, not per se at least. It's nice to have beers that you've never ever had before. So I plonked that there. 45, I think it's 45 quid, and then it's free delivery. And let's be fair, if you're going to do a beer haul, you might as well go and snag that free delivery. No one wants to be paying for delivery anyway in this day and age. So nice looking pour. I've already forgot what it said it was. A fruity pale ale. So yeah, it's looking nice. And today, Mrs. Wraggy took a beer off me. So we're in the Totally Tapped. It's basically Totally Brewed tap room in Beeston, an area of Nottingham. and I'm drinking a Turning Point Brew Company, and it's their yellow matter custard. Yeah, strange name. And yeah, drinking that, absolutely stunning. I won't be going to London, mate, and welcome. Yeah, so we're going to Alton Towers next Sunday because my stress and anxiety cannot watch the match. I'll be a walking, bundle of nerves, and I love Forest, but I have to come to the conclusion that I can't, for my own health, watch the match. Yeah, crap in it, but it's it is what it is in that respect. I mean, for them who go down, it's amazing, isn't it? The thought of going down there and watching Forest, hopefully win, and getting that promotion, and yeah, it will hopefully be amazing. I just hope Forest do themselves justice on the day. I'm sure we will. Steve Cooper's not daft by far, because a good manager. So I've got 10 cofters. Well, you can see them, can't you? God dear. Watch my crap cooking. Beef kebab things, and then I've got big sausages, and I've got chicken, and I've got burgers, and I'm bloody starving as well. We deserve to be back in the Premiership. Yeah, cheers. We deserve to be back where we belong. For far too long, Forest have been out the big time. We're a big time club. Yeah, it's only Nottingham. Yeah, but Burnett, look around the country. Half these, you look around the Premier League, and half them clubs, they've got no history. I know it's not all about history. It's about what you're doing now, and in now we're actually doing something. So, got a fruity nose on this. A slight bit of Parma violets on the nose, to be fair, but there you go. As long as I'm not getting perfume, because perfume the other week didn't work out well. Tasted nice. Yeah, not too bad. So I got home last night. We had some big beers at Castle Rock Yard Party. 17%, 11%, 9%, 7%, and a few more in between. And yeah, went to the chip shop. Yeah, exactly, Bramall, definitely. Went to the chip shop, clearly asked for, can I have chips and gravy, please? Paid the money. What did I get? Fucking chips, no gravy. And I'm not one for complaining. And I'm just out there seething, looking in the window going, chips, where's my fucking gravy? And yeah, I was not a happy bunny, to be fair. So, they're cooking nicely. Yeah, and this year in football, Man City did well today, didn't they? I mean, if you're a Liverpool fan, then not so well. But it looked like at one stage Liverpool were going to nudge them for the title. And in some ways, do we want any one team winning all four? Yeah, I should have gone back in, really. My mate who was with me, he's a bit more forward than I am. And he was going to go in and, turn around to them and say, hold on a minute, where's this gravy? But I left it. I won't go in there again. They can sod it now. So, yeah. Might have to do a review of the chip shop and slate them. Yeah. So there's four of them behind the counter. Not one of them heard me say gravy. Yeah. Yeah. Not an happy bunny. Leeds have stayed up. Yeah, I've heard that. So did Everton go down today? I've not really checked out who went up and who went down. All I know is, because it came through on my phone, that Man City have won. So, right, we move these around. I ain't no cook. Burnley, Norwich, and Watford went down. Watford last year, they were quite a good team last year, to be fair. It's very difficult going up and staying up. I suppose if you're someone who wants a fresh league, the last thing you want, stay up by a whisker. Ooh. I know I've got a mate who's a Leeds fan, and he's well happy tonight. But he's also a Castle Rock Brewery worker. Yeah, it's a fucking cooking channel, mate. Yeah. Yeah. On my channel, we do food. If I do a food review, I'm cooking the fucker. I'm not microwaving it and making out it's food. Yeah. It probably would. Sacks all his staff for no reason. Bad lad. So, food's cooking nicely. I can go back to the beer now. That's it. Yeah. Put the lid down. Back on the beer. And good evening, Benjamin. So, Sunday night. God, the weekend's flown by. And 4-day week coming up. 4-day week. Tell you what, I never really rated Gordon Ramsay. And then I watched some of his shows from America where he's trying to help American restaurants. And you know, I've got absolute respect for him now, doing it the right way. And yeah, the respect I've got for him. Good evening, Thomas. Welcome back, matey. The respect I've got for him. You know, telling these people how to do it, how to be a successful business, and they're also like slagging him off. So who's he to come over here to tell me how to do it? Yeah, well, he's a multi-millionaire flipping chef. You know, exactly. The UK version is not scripted. I haven't watched that, to be fair. You know, yeah, I need to watch some of the UK ones because the American ones were funny. I suppose in the UK, he's going to be even more volatile, isn't it? Because he's just going to tell him that your food's shit. Pretty much what the family will tell me in about 20 minutes' time when they start eating some of this. Or maybe. There's that balancing act where you don't burn your food. And so yeah, all cooking nicely. Yeah, I'm not into fake. I don't like anything that's fake. There's no need for it. I don't know what that was. Yeah, no need for the fake. You know, keep it real. We all want to see just real stuff. Like real beer drinkers. Yeah. Or maybe real beer drinkers. Oh. It's tasting okay. I wouldn't say it was really fruity. It's nice, but yeah. So obviously this is for the, you know, it's in date still as well. All right. There you go then. Never really did check the date, to be fair. I never really care for dates. Blackstone Brewery and Old Street Brewery. So it's called Leo. It's a fruity pale ale, 4.2%. Amy's Baking Company one. He walked out of that one, did he now? Ooh. Good evening, Victory. I've got smoke. Yeah, I don't want to see people shouting 24/7 either. You know, there's only so much of that rubbish you want to see. If my barbecue fails on camera tonight, that'll be an epic fail. Yeah. And I'll have a house bollocking me for doing it wrong as well. So, you know, these things happen, I suppose. But, yeah, some of the ones I watched 2 or 3, and they were really interesting. It's only a small barbecue, and I put a shed load of food on. And it might be that I have to move the burgers back down and cook the sausages at the top end. Sausages are nice sausages, to be fair. From Tesco's, but I don't get paid for them. So, yeah. Water at this time? Oh, gosh. Jolly gosh. I've had plenty of it, to be fair. Cloud water dipper. Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I've been out this afternoon. I've had Castle Rock, Alter Ego. God. About 5 pints in total. 8%, bless you. I finished off with a 10.5% Pahala. That went down a treat, to be fair. And a bit nicer than this, if I'm being honest. But sometimes, you know, you have to take lower ABVs with newer, you know, stronger ABVs, don't you? Can't be drinking Imperial Stouts all day long. Never goes anywhere. So, I can see smoke coming from the barbecue. It's never any good. Cloudwater Chupples Dipper on Friday. Better than the Verdant Putty, rightio. Off to the shop for a few more. Fair play, fair play. Oof. I'm not actually sure what's smoking, whether it's the actual burgers or the barbecue that's smoking. I think it's the barbecue, actually. Not good. Now, let's put the sausage up top end. Sausage first, and then burgers. Well, I'm gonna have a fire on camera at this bloody rate. You can hear stuff starting to. I made the cardinal error, and I did not clean the barbecue first. So, going away in October, and I'm going to do some home brewing. Yes. I'm going to brew a nice impy, some nice white wine, and yeah, try and keep everyone sweet with a load of beer. And for them, free beer. And I might try and brew something low ABV as well to keep the ones who don't like the strong stuff happy. Maybe a nice strawberry pale ale or something. But I would have thought most people would be happy with the wine anyway, so it is what it is, I suppose. So, yeah, tasting good. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. Monday again tomorrow. How fast are these weekends coming round? 1 minute it's Friday, it's like, yay. And then all of a sudden it's Sunday night and it's like, oh dear. Yeah, back to work. Big long week at work as well. So I'm on a 4-day week this week, but I'm doing 2 late days. So I know Tuesday and Thursday, I'm probably working till about 7:30 at night. So is what it is. And then decorating, yeah. So big weekend of decorating and week of decorating coming up. Putting a wooden floor down, all very interesting, isn't it? Good evening, David. And are we happy with the football results? Good evening, Matt. And good evening, Max. So, yeah, Premier League's over. Everton got a proper thumping, as far as I remember, off Arsenal. Family day pass to Tato Park. I'd love to go there. As soon as we can afford, we've got to get next year out of the way now. We can't afford anything till then. But once we can afford to start doing things, I want to take the car over to Northern Ireland, go to Tato Park in Southern Ireland. Well, as long as you can get through the flipping borders. Yeah, it's cooking. Sausages are cooking nice-ish. No, it's burnt, which is probably a good thing. Not easy. I'll be honest, it's not easy when you've had a few sherbets either. So yeah, I've got burgers, sausages, big sausages as well. We don't do dinky sausages. Yeah, they're proper men's sausages. And some beef kofta jobbies, whatever they are. Burgers and some chicken. I had the pahala earlier, 10.5%. I think it was Gimme More or something, or I don't know. Yeah, I've already forgotten the name, but it tasted great. Went down a tree. You can't beat the craft beer pubs. They're amazing, aren't they? You know, really. Yeah, it's on a low heat. Yeah. More because nobody in my family likes stuff that's not cooked properly. So, and also more beer time. Yeah. So when it gets close, I can turn off the live and actually concentrate properly. Sunday, isn't it? Isn't it next Sunday? Saturday I'm at home. Sunday I'm at Alton Towers. Yeah. Primarily not to watch the football match, so I can go down there and enjoy a day at the theme park, and probably put it on my phone, but not watch it. That depends on what time of the day it is as well. I'm not sure of the times. Is it a 3 o'clock kickoff? Oh, yeah, not smoke. Just try not to set me barbecue on fire, because it has happened before. In fact, one day it was raging, and I had to turn the gas off, put the lid down, and walk away and just forget the food, because the food was gone. Chicken on a barbecue is shit to do. I mean, I've got some chicken burgers for the son, so the youngest son, and they're cooking nicely. The burgers are cooking nicely. Obviously, the top of the barbecue, it cooks faster, so I put the stuff up there that I want cooking a little bit faster. The bottom of the barbecue, it's cooking slow. It's cooking more thoroughly. So that's my barbecue tips. I don't know shit about barbecues, to be fair, but that's what I've learned at least. So, Man City champions. No one wanted Liverpool to win four. You know, I mean, I want them to win the Champions League because I don't want Real Madrid to win it. But I'm glad they didn't get the quadruple. Could you imagine? Yeah. Oh, dear. You'd get it rammed down your throat forever. Burnley's gone down, mate. Yeah, Burnley went. Yeah, so somebody said earlier who went down. I think it was Burnley, Watford, Norwich. Yeah. the sad fact is a lot of teams are going to go up and down. They're too good for the Championship, but crap in the champion, the Premier League. I personally think that Huddersfield, if they beat Forest, they won't stay in that division long. For them, and sometimes going up, is it a good thing to go up? Because you go up and then you're relegated. Players want more money. You try and buy bigger players to come to the squad. Yeah, I've seen that, Bramall. I did, mate. I've seen that. Crazy, isn't it? Well, that's football, isn't it? It's it throws in some crazy. It throws in some crazy scores and stuff. Huh? Turned everything around. I can now. I've got it on the lowest setting. I can set it on as well. So I'm trying to do this on the lowest setting and also chat and. But it's cooking nicely. At some stage, I'll have to knock off and just concentrate on the food. Otherwise, I'm going to get a rollicking. And yeah. And I've got 3 people in the house that want their food. 15 minutes to go, though. 2-0 down to come back and win. That's where you talk to your team. You do strategical changes. And, in some way, it reminds me of Sergio Aguero all them years ago when Man City won their first title. I'm not sure who was in charge at the time. And that goal that he got that won them the league that year. And, it's similar to that. It was that last minute win of the season that's got it for them. And what a day. For a neutral, it's amazing to see. For a fan, if you're a Liverpool fan and you're looking at the scores, you're thinking, we've won it. The 2-0 down, we've won it. What happens? They lose 3 flipping goals, and you all of a sudden, you're not the champions. I don't like the fact that it's smoking so bleeding much. The problem is that the likes of Norwich, like you're saying, they'll go down now. And are they going to be a bounce back club, or are they going to be a club that bounces down? Because you see a lot of these, they have so many debts, paying big wages out and all that, going for it. And then they go down to Division 1. And I remember Man City in Division 1 only so many years ago. So the barbecue's on fire at this moment in time. Oh, ale. So that's not a good thing. Yep. Let me just move all my stuff away. Yep, it is definitely on fire. Yep. Fucking thing. The problem is with yo-yo clubs, it's boring. Yeah, my cooking's not looking good. It's starting to burn. Yeah, here we go. Oh dear. I didn't clean the barbecue before I started using it, so it's we're getting a bit of a smoker at the moment. You're right, Bramall. I remember that ale. Hopefully, it will burn itself out, and all jobs are good. I'm not really a Villa fan either. Yeah, hot dog, please. Mustard, no ketchup. I love mustard. Yeah, I had hot dogs earlier, and we ran out of mustard. What's that about, eh? Bloody hot dogs and no mustard. So I'm just having to move my sausage out of the fire. Yeah, sounds so wrong, doesn't it? But hopefully it will burn itself out and I can carry on. I can't close the lid and I can't put my food down to cook now because I daren't, because I don't want it burning the whole lot. Put the lid down and all of a sudden the whole lot's on fire. At least I can watch it this way and keep my eye on it. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll all be eating charcoal sausages, yeah, and burgers. Oh, I hope it's starting to burn itself out. Job's a good one. Method in the madness. Yeah. Fucking hurry up. So yeah, Blackstone Brewery, fruity pale ale. That's what it says. Leo. Tiny roast dragon in that barbecue. Oh, if Forest go up next Sunday. Oh dear. I'll probably need to book Monday off because it could get very messy. Welcome back, Mr. Benjamin. So, just put my sausages back where they was. Yeah, my sausage was getting cold. Good evening, Tad. How are we, matey? Castle's yard party yesterday was amazing. Anybody who lives local to Nottingham, absolutely stunning yard party. But the people of Nottingham were very, very thirsty last night. Are you in the town centre next Sunday? Hey. Yeah, we're at Alton Towers, but we'll probably stop until closing time. So we'll probably be back to for about 8 o'clock. Yeah, Mrs. Wraggy not talking about your sausage now. No. So she's in the kitchen. Yeah, cooking, doing cake stuff. Got the jobs all done this weekend. Fair play, mate. Fair play. So, unlike all these posh chefs who do it for a living, I like to cook my stuff slowly. Primarily because I don't want it with Reading. I don't mind steaks with a bit of Reading, but I do not. You look around Nottingham now, and there's a buzz. We were shopping earlier. You're going past cars with forest flags waving in the cars, scarves in the front of the cars, people walking around. There's a real buzz in Nottingham. You're getting the element. Where's your meat thermometer? Yeah. Yeah, it's in my trousers. But there's my thermometer. But yeah. The buzz around Nottingham, you know, it's amazing. I mean, if you look at the two teams, I know Huddersfield finished above us, but that's because they had their play. You know, if Forest had had Steve Cooper from the start of the season, we would have been automatic promotion. So, but obviously, you know, your mum was a Sheffield United fan. She was gutted. Yeah. So was all the beer, no idea. He was gutted as well, bless him. So, fruity pale ale, going down well. It's fruity, but from Blackstone Brewery and what's it called? Old Street Brewery. Never heard of Old Street Brewery before. For me, about 4.1 out of 5. Better check this food again because it's smoking. I'm all good with it smoking as long as it don't catch fire. Like it just did then. No, I'll leave the lid up. I don't trust it. God, I hope so. You know, there's certain teams that really should be in the Premiership. Whatever you think about those teams, Forest are one of those teams. £7 for a sourdough loaf. That's expensive, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Only the rich can afford to buy a loaf at £7. Lakesborough, good evening, Mr. Bowman. How are you, mate? Bowman, Mr. Art, rather. No. Tell about a drink. A collab in Vault City. Ooh, a sour. Good to see Lakes Brewing Company getting out there. I really like their stuff. I'm not keen on the other ones, but you know, Orkshead, but not what they did to the staff. No, I don't like that. Loves her sherry. 84. Bless. Don't we all wish we could get to 84? I wish somebody would say to me, "You're going to reach 84," and I'd say, "I'll take that." £7 for a lift. Yeah, we've got a bakery near us in Nottingham. They do some amazing stuff, but the price of the food is not, you know, it's a bit out of my price range. I'll be honest. That's why I cook my shit on the barbecue. Yeah, I know what you mean, Greg. Yeah, it was a travesty what they did to those employees at the start of COVID. Disgusting. I watched it when it came up, and I'm like, why are all these people leaving Orkshead? And yeah, and obviously Halewood did the same to who made the bread, Mary Berry. yeah, for that price you'd want to, wouldn't you? Yeah. Tad, this is the thing. You work all your life. You think to yourself, when I retire, I'm going to sit around and do nothing. But that's the flipping worst thing you can do. The best thing to do is carrying on. It's actually being active, walking around, doing things, because it keeps the body going. It's like my mate who comes up to me last year at Nottingham's Craft Beer Festival. He turns around to me and says, "How the fuck are you so slim?" And I says, "I'm a gardener, mate. You know, I'm walking around all day. So I might drink a lot of beer, but I actually very, very active." And Mrs. Bowman's granny's 97. Oh, fair play. Oh, 97. I would love to reach that age. 96 today, she would tell me off for that. Fair play. Sourdough's the cheapest to make. Bit naughty that they're charging that much, isn't it? Slim. I'm slimish. I'm not fat. I'm only about 11 stone. A little bit of a belly. It'll be a full belly in about 20 minutes' time, because I'll have to have some sausage in there. Who likes a big sausage? Oh, you know, nearly lost it. That was a dog sausage. Yeah, I used to work in the paper shop on Coronation Street. I wish I did. Yeah, I suppose cheapest to make and time. Time does make it, you know, do the equations. I don't do taking my shirts off. No. There's some shit I don't do, and that's some shit I don't do, you know. There's no six-pack under that belly. No. More like a barrel. Like a whiskey barrel. Yeah. Yeah. All cooking nicely. Probably Guinness, yeah. Do I like brown sauce on my sausage? Funnily enough, I like mustard, mate. I'm a big mustard fan. I've got no frigging mustard. So tonight, brown sauce. Yeah, £7's a bit steep, isn't it? So next one on the list. I've got a few minutes before I'm going to have to start dishing the food out. This is from Blackstone Brewery and one more than two. Fucking hell. So if you can read that, you're a better person than I am. There we go. So it's one more than two, and I ain't got a clue what it says here. What it says there. I ain't got a clue. It's an Irish red ale, so good to be having a bit of Irish stuff. 5.2%. And it's Pisces, which is the wife's star sign. And I'm sounding ever so slightly drunk, so, you know. I like a bit of mustard. I like a bit of yellow on my sausage. Yeah, I like fucking brown stuff. So next Saturday, about 3 o'clock, I'm doing a 6 hour live. Yeah, the wife knows. I'm going to go out and buy some beers in the week, some traditional beers, because that's where I came from, traditional. And more importantly, the cheap. So yeah, next Saturday, 3 o'clock, 6 hour live. Yeah. There'll be a few piss breaks in that. Yeah, 3 o'clock till 9 next Saturday. So, and then Sunday I'm at the theme park. So yeah. It's the 4-year. Yeah, it should be a good one. So everything's cooking lovely. Might have a beer tonight. Keep looking at the fridge. I've had loads of beers today, mate. I did a beer review earlier, Camden Lager. Went out and I've had about 5 pints. Come home and did another quick beer review, as you do. Hawkshead, I know you don't like them. Good evening, Liam. And then I've done this, and I'm drinking 2 beers now. Too much yesterday. I know how you feel. Yeah. I was out at the Castle Rock Yard party yesterday, and yeah, it was a good day. Amazing to see so many people out. You were steaming it free. Oh, bless you. That's a tad early in the day. Did you get what I did? A tad early, yeah. I'm here all day. Well, I'm not, but you know what I mean. So sausages are doing well. Burgers are cooking lovely. Hopefully I'll remember which burgers are which, because the wife has some 2 pints of real ale, 6 Amstel, 4 pints of neck oil. Not a big fan of the Beavertown stuff, to be honest, but we all drink what we drink, don't we? You know, it depends where you are, obviously, you know. But sometimes in the sun, it's nice to get back on, you know, a decent lager. You know, you drink what you can. Watching Rangers win yesterday, poor Barch. Yeah. Like I say, yeah. You can just drink what you can. No beer all weekend. We've all had a tummy bug. Sandwich in the last 2 days, can't stomach anything. Oh, bless you, mate. Bless you. $12 pints yesterday. So this is a twangy fella from Ireland. Yeah, there's a malty nose on there, but my God, it's twangy. It's that time of the year, you know, gardening weather, isn't it? You know, it's garden weather, lager, ciders, something pale ale, golden ale. You don't want to be drinking big beers when you're outside. Get pissed up too quick. So, about 5 minutes away from having to knock off because I've got to start dishing the food out. I have a 14.9% impestite. Might have that. Bless you. That is decent. Maybe there. Yeah. All right. Okay. The boss has spoken. Yeah. So I have to knock off in a minute. Good evening, Mr. Hophouse. Did I say that already? Ordered the beer 52 box, 27 quid for 5 quid. That's it. Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with beer 52. I mean, I got it for 5 quid or something because it was, I think I just paid for the postage and packaging. But the beers, yeah, it will be red card. But the beers weren't amazing by no means. You know, I wasn't impressed. And the badgering afterwards was ridiculous. I'm still getting emails now asking me, yeah, she's in the background. It's my son. My son upstairs wants his food. So yeah. Good evening, Mr. Scott. How are we? Good evening, Sean. So I'm by the barbecue. The barbecue's nearly ready, actually. So I have actually all you have to do is pay postage and packaging. Yeah, some bargains are worth going for. You know, this is where you have to play the game, don't you? And as long as you cancel any subscription, that's the way to play the game. I mean, my birthday's coming up soon, so the family will be buying me lots of beers, so that'll be good. Yeah, because I'm running down now. I'm down on the last few dregs of my beer wall. Yeah, I'm down to about the last 80 or 90 bottles and cans. Been a long day. Why is that, mate? What have you been doing? as a football fan, or as something else? So just turn me burgers over. Right, sausages are cooked. Going to Beer Carnival in Birmingham, September. Yeah, I'm going to the Derby Beer Con in September. So it's like the Derby. I mean, I might have to wash my feet on the way in and out, down to the last 8. The only problem is, a lot of them I don't fancy reviewing. That's why they are the last bloody 8. And I'm going to have to start thinking about beers and not buying all the I've stopped doing it recently, not buying every single beer release, just buying the beers I want to try. Not buying them because, oh, I need to buy these because they're all the new releases. I'm buying the beers now that I actually want to review. And, you know, I don't care about the views. I don't care about the breweries. I just want to try the beers that I really, really want to, you know, try. Yeah. Your beers down to the last 8. I know we're all guilty, aren't we? Kids in the sweet shop. Yeah. I mean, I spent 25 yesterday on 3 beers. Yeah. And I spent a lot more on beers from pubs this weekend, but there you go. Need to get yours up to 80. 16 in. Beer reviewer with only 16 beers in. Yeah. I agree, Ophouse. I'm getting to that stage now where I'm looking at breweries and I'm thinking, what do you do for the beer industry? You just care about yourself. You don't care about anybody else. You're a big name that doesn't give a toss. And they, Brewdog, certainly are in that. And Magic Rocker in Huddersfield. So as a Nottingham Forest fan, I ain't supporting their beers. Yeah. Not until we win, hopefully next week. So gonna have to run. The food's ready, and I've got people in the background wanting food. Moretti's tonight, no hangover, included the beers. Hey, you've got to drink your beer strategically. And no one likes a hangover. Trust me, I hate hangovers. They kill you. But gotta run. Thank you everyone for dropping in tonight. Mr. Paul. How are you, mate? I bet you're happy. Yeah. The Castle Rock Yard party yesterday was amazing, mate. The staff down there worked bloody hard. I bet you're glad you was away from it because it was rammed to the high heaven. And gotta run, gotta eat some food, dish some food out for the family. Thank you all, and see you soon. Cheers, all. I want me dinner. Hopefully, anyway. There we go. Cheers.